All right, so let me just show you an example. So if I go outside, I'm not going to adjust the camera or anything. Look at how bright this is, and look, this is, even if I expose down, look at this. This looks terrible. It's hot here, you know, too bright here. I say hot, meaning it's too bright here. Background's too blown out. You know, I expose down there. I mean, look at the quality of this light. It's just, you know, it's just the way the sun is, you know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some bounce going, some silk diffusers for the sun. Hopefully we'll get a nicer look. Stand by. So I'm recording with one camera there, second camera. And so often what I do anytime I'm filming something, I always, well, after I've scouted the place out first, the very next thing I do is I always set the camera up first, figure out what the angle is. It's important to have a monitor when you're doing things by yourself, because how else will you see anything, you know? I mean, here's a monitor here, an LCD screen in the back, but it's pretty small, so I can't really see what I'm doing, but it's helpful to just have this external monitor right next to me, and I can kind of make adjustments to that. So actually, let's see, I can actually just see my reflection right in there. I think we're gonna do it here. So move the camera so that it's basically hitting me here, and then the sun's gonna be a little bit sidey, not too much. Way down. Yeah, this is like high noon, so this is really the worst time to film, to be honest, because the sun is the hottest it's gonna be right now. Anyway, so you can just see right now, it's terrible. And I have a pretty high-res, high dynamic range camera. You can see how difficult it's having a time with just getting a decent exposure. Not too dark here, not too bright there. It just doesn't know what to do. And I'm shooting flat, so I have the ability to have less contrast in the raw file, but still, it's pretty bad. Yeah, so the idea with the sun, filming in the sun, is it's just way too bright, and there's, you know, what you have to do is control it, because it changes throughout the day. It's different intensities. It moves to different, you know, parts of the sky. So what we're trying to do is create sort of a studio situation outside. You know, basically just a way to control not just the quality of the lighting. For instance, like change, you know, how soft it is, where it's coming from, the direction, how high, how low, how much of it is wrapping around, you know, the subject. It's actually not terrible. It's a little bit dark on me, but not by much. I could probably just expose up just a little bit. All right, so this could pass for a sunny day, you know, like an interview setting or something. But what we want is to make it look really amazing. So as you can see, like, this soft silk fabric is softening the light. So what it's doing is it's creating nice soft highlight here, and it's wrapping, the light quality is wrapping around my face, and then it's going into shadow. Okay, what do we got here? It's got the silk diffusion here, the 300 over there. I mean, I don't know that I would do much more. Yeah, so you can see if I block the light, that light over there, you can see what it's doing. There's a nice little hair light happening here. All right, so I think that's pretty good. Now, why don't we see what it looks like if we change the angle up a little bit, okay? So, what if we just did like, yeah, so what if, sorry for the super exposure issue. Yeah, but so what if we made the sun more of a front key, you know, versus a side kind of thing? What is that going to look like? So then what we then need to do, right, is we need to expose up. I do like what's happening here. All right, so yeah, I think all we need is a little bit of lift here. And maybe we do the same thing with that we did before with the 300 sort of hitting back here somewhere, as if it's reflecting off the sun onto some shiny surface. Maybe something that's in my garage or something. Here we go. So what do we have? Check it out. So we got a little bit of bounce. I'm just saying, like, look at the, if I cover up the light, you can see. And just enough to, yeah, just enough to fill in here. Yeah, so I'll show you the before and after, but yeah, I think that feels like quality light to me. You know, it still feels like it's in the sun, but if I show you the after again, there we go. See, everything's off. You can see why you need all this gear to compete with the sun, basically. Yeah, that's what we do. Hope you got a lot out of this. Stay tuned. I have lots more videos like this to share with you, so thank you.